Hello everybody, welcome to Intuitive Air by Be a Messenger LLC. I'm sitting here shuffling the cards right before I turn the camera on, and I'm still hearing it. It's a song called Crazy. It's a country song. I think the person who recorded it may have been Patsy Cline. Sorry about that. But I keep hearing the lyrics. I'm crazy for crying, I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for loving you. So this might be a relationship reading of some sort. So yeah, and I just started channeling that particular song. So let's jump right in and get to it and see if that song has anything to do with the reading today. But it may be for some of you, even one of you, if that song is a theme of your relationship or what's going on in your life recently or farther in the past. Okay, but yeah, check out the lyrics. You know, you can usually Google the lyrics to songs, but it's an older country song. It may have come out, oh gosh, the 70s or 80s maybe. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that part. But the name of the song is Crazy. Okay? All right. So let's get some cards here. And I'm using right now Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle. All right? So let me put some cards out here and see what's going on. And I usually do 6 cards when I'm doing a regular reading, unless I'm called to do more. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, oh, the loner. Haha. All right, so that's some energy that tells me right off the bat that someone is now by themselves. Perhaps someone is single now who wasn't not that long ago. But this is the message for someone who has had a breakup of some sort. It could be a family relationship, but I'm getting romantic though, because the song Crazy that I'm channeling now, that's a song about a romantic relationship that didn't work out. Okay, so someone is going it alone now. But this card is also about introspection as well. Okay, so this may be someone who's taking time out to reflect on why something didn't work out. Okay, all right, so as I look at these, oh, I've got the star right in the center. All right, so what that tells me, because that's the first thing I saw was this star. What it tells me is this loner, okay, is somebody who's a star. Okay, someone who I heard got their shit together. That's what I heard. And but this is someone who can take good care of themselves on their own, because that star is like really prominent. And what I also see here too, in this Mother of Earth card, which is right next to the star card about spiritual rebirth, this breakup that may have happened or is going to happen is going to propel you, if it's happening to you or somebody else, but it's going to propel this person on their path. Okay, it's going to move you in another direction where you get to shine. Okay, because this star is actually shining. All right, so whomever you are already a star, but what I'm hearing is perhaps you didn't know that before. Okay, but the new path that you're going to take in your aloneness, you know, since the loner card is at the bottom of the deck, that's our overarching energy, you're gonna find out you're a star. Okay, you're gonna find out that this breakup or this thing that didn't work out might be the best thing that ever happened to you. All right, and what I see coming for you too is fertile ground. because I think you're coming upon some fertile ground that you may not know was fertile in the past. And now, as she's holding on to that pinnacle real tightly, and that's a big looking pinnacle to me, you're going to find something that brings in prosperity for you. And up there, these wings up here, you're going to have some spiritual guidance or spiritual helpers to help you with that. And definitely, there's right before the star here in my reading, there's also this card. Okay, you see this one? It looks a bit chaotic. There's a lot of imagery on it, but it's Jumbi, total disruption. And what that tells me is that in the past, there was something that was a huge disruption in your life. It was a barrier. You couldn't move forward on the track that was meant for you because of whatever this force was that was disrupting for you. And this may be the person that's no longer in your life. You know, they may have been somebody that brought a lot of disruption with them, and that may have taken you off your path at one time. Or what it may have also done too is kept you from harnessing your own energy to meet a goal on the path that you really wanted to go on. And I see that here in my spread, because right under Jumbi, total disruption, is the Conjure Woman, about manifestation. Okay, so what this tells me is that something that was going on in your life that was part of a relationship was something that held you back for a while. But now that that is over, you are free to manifest. Okay, you are free to be the star. Okay, you are free to incorporate childlike energy in order to help you reach your goal. And this childlike energy may be from children in your life, or it may be the energy around a goal that involves children in some way. And I'm specifically hearing children's book. Okay, so that might be something. Also too, it just could be something that you've liked since you were a child. And I just got to that some of you have, or even just one of you, some of you have spiritual helpers that are kids. Okay, so just let me know if that fits for you. But I am looking at, in the past, there was this disruption that was getting in the way of your manifestation. Now that whatever this relationship is over, you have an opportunity to manifest. You can be reborn if you weren't before. You could have a spiritual awakening. So that might be something for you. And then you've got all this other childlike energy, which may have to do with the goal itself, or it may have to do, for some of you, with your spiritual helpers actually being children that have passed over. But in the future, what I'm saying though is, Mother of Earth, whatever you go on and manifest, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Okay, because I see that big pinnacle there that she's protectively holding on to. And I think that's going to be something that's going to be very lucrative for you, whichever direction that you're going in. Also too, I'm drawn to the 4 at the top. It's card number 40. So for those of you who subscribe to numerology, I'm still learning myself, so I won't even try to read that part. But I know that it is something important, and 4 has to do with it. Okay, so research numerology 4 and see what you get there. All right, and this one with manifestation being blocked in the past, it's card number 1. Okay, so definitely look into that. But what I'm seeing in the cards is a period of disruption that blocked your manifestation. And now that you're a loner, now that you're going on your path solo. Ooh, I see this one too. This was right under the loner, ancestral force. So what that tells me for sure is that your ancestors are ready to help. They are ready, willing, and able, and they want you to go on your journey and get to this, where the prosperity is there. So along the way, you know, as you are transforming, as you experience your own rebirth, know that your ancestors are pulling for you. You know, they are really pulling for you, and they want you to be successful. So definitely keep an eye on that part. But what I also see here too in the future, and don't worry about this though, this is the trickster. All right. So there are going to be some things or some people that you deal with who are deceptive in some way. And there might even be someone who wants to take your prosperity away with this trickster energy. So, but I would say don't worry about that, because your ancestors made sure to let me know that they are here and they are not effing around. Okay. So definitely take that part seriously, but know that there's some negative energy that you're going to come up against. Okay. But you beat this in the past, because remember we had total disruption in the past position for me, that kept you from manifesting. But now that you're the loner and whoever was in your life is no longer there with you anymore, they're no longer an obstacle to you, because it makes me feel like there was that whomever you were in this relationship with was really an obstacle for you. You were always meant to shine right here. You were always meant to shine, but you got off track for a bit. But now you have this opportunity to be back on track and let the prosperity flow to you. But stay prayed up. Know that your ancestors are working for you. You know, the divine ones that are here for your greater good. They are ready, willing, and able to help you reach the benefit of your transformation and to reach that prosperity in the future. So you've got this, you know. And I think channeling that song with the title Crazy, I think this was maybe somebody you were crazy about at some point. You know, someone who filled your cup and, you know, made you feel like you were on cloud 9. But they were obliged, unfortunately. Okay? And sometimes, you know, when you love people, when you want the best for them, sometimes we come across people who don't want the best for us. And I think that's what happened with this Jumbi card. You were acquainted with someone who was a barrier, someone who didn't have your best interest at heart. And you know what I'm hearing is that expression that people are happy for you until you do better than them. That's what I'm getting now too. But this is in the past, okay? This is just in the past. So, you know, I definitely would encourage you not to live in the past. I would encourage you to go forward towards your star, okay? That spiritual rebirth that can be happening for you as you get back on the path that you were originally supposed to be on. So this, you know, Mother Earth card in the future, the fertile ground lets me know that you will end up where you're supposed to be, whatever that looks like for you. But it's going to be prosperous for you. It's going to be real earthy, okay? So it may be something, an idea you have, or your rebirth may center on some type of earth type energy. But do you see the wings at the top of the card, the white wings? That lets me know that there's some spiritual support that's there to help you on your journey. Just like we were talking about that ancestor card that I had gotten. All right. So the energy of the ancestors and the divine spirits who are there for you, they're going to be watching over you, because see how they're at the top? they're above her head. So I think, you know, your spiritual support is going to be there to help protect you on this journey and help you recognize where the trickster energy is coming in and where you're going to be affected by the trickster energy. But, you know, when I was looking at this card, you know, the ancestral one, that lets me know that this trickster energy is no match for your ancestors. No match at all. So I would say stay close to your ancestors, stay close to your spiritual supporters as you go on this new journey for yourself, because your ancestors are really going to be the ones that are the divine ones. They are really going to be there for you. And what I'm getting to, see this trickster energy again? And this is my future energy for you. This trickster energy and this fertile ground energy. What I'm getting from this trickster card is that you have spiritual ancestors who are tricksters. You have some support in the spirit realm that's actually going to come against you. And it's going to be really important for you to have a strong relationship with your ancestors so they can help you through all that, block some of it from you, or fight those battles in the spirit realm for you. But, you know, beware and be careful which ancestors you invite into your consciousness, because not all of them are there for your greater good. And I feel like that's where the spirit realm is where this trickster energy is going to try to enter your life. Okay, they're going to try to get past your ancestors and try to trick you out of your spot. So stay prayed up. Establish a relationship with your ancestors, some type of spiritual practice where you can learn to work with them so that they can be there for you and you don't get off track again. Okay, because that's what those trickster spirits are there for. They're there to keep you from having the full benefits of your spiritual rebirth. Okay, so I would say just stay prayed up and just try to develop as big of and as important of the relationship with your spiritual ancestors who support you, because they're going to be the ones that keep this at bay. Okay, this is the deception, the trickery. They're going to be the ones that will help to keep this at bay. And you know, they're working so hard for you that you may not even know. Okay, they may not even reveal themselves to you, but they will still be helping you in the spirit realm. Okay, all right, so thank you all for being with me here once again. I hope some of these messages are useful for you now, or maybe useful for you in the future, or maybe you just recognize the past energy about where you were. But however you recognize this energy, the important part of the reading is that you have a lot of spiritual support that is available there for you. You just need to develop a relationship with them and actually use it. Okay? All right, everybody. Intuitive Air signing off.